happy Saturday, everybody. It is 9 o'clock and I have a little nappy baby here. He did sleep fairly well, you know, compared to what it has been earlier in the week. He did have he went to bed early and then he was awake for a few hours before he went to bed, and then he woke up a bit during the night. But you know, compared to him waking up every hour most of the week, that was great. He seems to be in less pain today. He's still in pain whenever, if we lift him or if he goes from lying to sitting, anything that involves his hip basically seems to be still very painful, but it is improving, so that's a good sign. It's a bit of a struggle. He has to take a lot of medication at the moment, and it's a bit of a struggle to try and get him to keep what you give everything to him, and for him not to throw it up. If we give him 2 doses of two medicine at the same time, it's too much and throws it up, so we kind of have to manage to space it out. And usually it involves giving him 5 meals over 15 minutes, like a little bit at a time, to make sure he goes down without him being sick. Yesterday he threw up the antibiotics once, and the thing that every time, I don't know how much he keeps, so we have to wait for until the next dose, and I want them to kick in really. I think they have, you know, it doesn't seem as much pain, but yeah, he's on the mend. That's the main thing. It's going to take a while to get all good, but he's more mobile and all that, so that's good. Today all the plans are keep changing over the last few days because of this. We were supposed to go to the cinema last night and it didn't happen because we didn't feel like it was right to send Alfie to his granny's house. Not that there's anything wrong with her, just the fact that when a baby is not well, he needs mommy and his daddy, and we just didn't feel it was fair, so we decided to wait until this morning, see how he was. Owen went over there and he's there and he's going to stay until tonight. So we are now going to bring Alfie in about an hour or so over there, so he's going to spend the day there. We were going to go to the cinema today, but the movie is only on in a cinema that's further away from us, so it would take a lot of time and we have a lot of things to do. We also desperately need a nap. So we are going to sort stuff in the house today, and we were going to do some shopping as well, but we managed to do a lot of it online, so we need to go tomorrow to pick up quite a few things. So we're more than likely going to stay here, get stuff in the house sorted and catch up on sleep while they are at their grannies, and tomorrow we'll go to the shopping center to collect the parcel with them as a little outing. And for the cinema we will go, so next week my mom is arriving on Monday and Owen is going back to France with her on Thursday, and we don't go until the next Thursday. But the 2 days before we leave for France, James's mom is going to take Alfie so I can pack and we can get to know everything we need done. So, well, James will be working until the day, you know, the night before we go, but at least I can get stuff sorted. She's going to take him, so on the Tuesday, not this Tuesday, one after, we'll have the evening without Alfie, so we'll go to the cinema then. It just makes more sense to do it like that, and it means that we're not far away. You know, if there was anything to do with Alfie, we can quickly go. And I don't want to sound like an overprotective mother, but you know, when your child is not well, you just want to make sure that if there was anything, you could just be there straight away. So I just find it's a better solution. So we have a lot of things to do, and it means tomorrow, it means I can spend more of the day. We can try and have a little family day if we want. There will still be stuff to do, but yeah, I'm rambling already. So I'm going to edit the vlog now, get a bag ready for Alfie, and then I will keep you updated as I'm getting stuff done. So James just went to bring Alfie to his mom's, and he stopped by the shop to get like bread and milk and a few things, and look what he found. Orangina! I'm so glad. It's one of my favorite drinks, and in France it's an extremely basic drink that you find anywhere, but here it's a nightmare to find everywhere. But we have some. I'm gonna save it for a bit later.
They're not glass bottles, but it's as close as we're gonna get.
But like in France, I always describe my body shape as an Orangina bottle shape. Now in France, you would have, see the top part there? it's much wider at that big part there. It doesn't have the bottom, and because I'm thinner on top and then I'm very round around the hip area, so I always say I'm like an Orangina bottle. So that's my comparison. This is like a slim Orangina bottle. Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to shake them first.
Yes, you do. That's the thing. You are supposed to shake them. In France, the saying said you must always shake Orangina, otherwise the pulp stays at the bottom. It does rhyme in French. It doesn't rhyme in English, but that's what it says. Anyway, I am currently using. Right, I bought sheets of stickers from the Library Designs, and I'm going to show you how the sheet comes. I buy some kits. Hold on, let me grab one to show you. Right, so I usually buy a sheet like this, which is like a sampler sheet with a lot of little things, and then I buy extra like lists and flags and things. But all my sampler sheets, what I've done is that, because I've used a lot of them up, everything that I have left, I've kept all the little bits and pieces like this. And I'm now trying to fill in a part of my planner with all the leftovers. So I'm getting there. I haven't updated my planner properly this week because I was too busy doing other things. So I decided, because there was so much going on in the next few weeks, well, in the next 2 weeks, like more precisely, I would actually take the time now to probably update it, so then I can be more efficient after that. So I have just received an order from Verbaudet, which is a French clothes brand for children, babies. They do nursery stuff and maternity stuff, and it's something, when I was a child, that's what I used to wear basically a lot. I do like their clothes and I do like the materials and all that, but there's one thing that I'm really annoyed about. Basically, I placed my order on the 13th of the month. 10 days later, what day is it today? Yeah, 10 days ago. I have not received a dispatch notification before this morning, nothing. And after about 5 days with no news from them about my order being dispatched, these are only stuff that I need for France for the boys, so extremely summery, and they're going to wear them in France, and it's very, very unlikely they would actually wear them again after that. So, and next year they won't fit anymore, so it's really just for France. They said to me that they had no stock on some items, and some items they couldn't get, so they had been cancelled. I was not made aware of this. And then they told me that some of the stock needed to arrive from France. They have a UK website now, so, and a UK warehouse. So it could take up to 10 days to arrive to them, for them to ship it to me after. And I said, well, that's no good to me because I need it before that. So I complained, and magically the items became available, according to what they said to me, and they said it would be shipped tomorrow from the warehouse. Still had no news and all that, so yesterday I emailed them again and said, yes, your items have been shipped, and you have been emailed before about the changes to your order. I have to search my spam box, I have to look at my inbox. I've never received any communication from them about that. But anyway, they guaranteed it would be there on time, and I have just received it, and basically some of the items that they told me were holding up the whole order have been replaced by other items. Well, it's a pack of 2 vests for Alfie, and I'm annoyed because they replaced it with something I already had in my order, so I'm now left with an identical item, which I'm not happy with, because I would have liked them if they did it on purpose, if they offered me the chance to either get a refund for this one or an exchange or something. So I have emailed them again. That's the 5th email I've just sent them for the whole thing. There was a lot of back and forth, but I'm just skipping over these parts, and I'm really annoyed. But yeah, so I'm gonna wait for the boys to come back, try everything on to see if I have anything else I want to return, but it has literally put me off buying from them. This is not the first time I have issues about delays in orders and they're not telling me when it's not in stock and cancelling stuff. And so apart from one order which went fine, this is the 4th order I placed with them, and 3 times out of 4 there have been delays on stuff, and I don't find this acceptable. I think if you sell in a country and you decide to start selling in a different country, you make sure you give a decent care to people when they buy, or at least you make it very clear when people order that the order is going to take 2 weeks to arrive. I think that's what a lot of shops do. Like I know in Next, for example, when you order, they say either available now or available in so many weeks, and at least you know exactly when you order what you're in for, and you decide then to accept it or not before you pay. There they have a clever way to not be told off for that, is that they don't charge you until they have dispatched your order. So it almost looks like they know there might be some changes and they only charge you for what they have in the end, and I don't like that. I like to order stuff and know that I can count that I'm going to get that, and at least I don't have to search for items again. Owen is going on in less than a week now, 5 days. So if I have to find any replacement items, it's quite a short amount of time really, so I'm not very happy with that, but we'll see if they offer any kind of, I don't know, I'm not even expecting anything because I don't really want to order from them, but we'll see what they reply. I will keep you updated on that. For now I am gonna go and tidy up Owen's room. I've done some progress in the office, but to be honest, we have spent the last, how many hours? 4 hours?
3.5.
3.5 hours watching Wayward Pines. I had watched the first, yeah, season 2. I have watched the first series ages ago. I don't know when, last year. And James hadn't seen it, so he's caught up now in the middle of the night when Alfie wouldn't sleep. And so we started to watch the second one, and every time like, we'll just watch one more, or we'll watch one more, or one more. And we have only one more that's available now to watch. And then we have to wait until they come out every week, but yeah, so I'm gonna go and do that. It's probably gonna be a very chatty vlog today with not much to show, but I'm not gonna film ourselves watching TV for 3.5 hours. Really, it wouldn't be that interesting for you, so I'm gonna go and tidy up Owen's room quickly. Owen's room is done. I've put the new sheets I got for him in my order, and then I've moved the hospital up there, so then he has room to play with other stuff on that part of the ground. When? I need to go and see what happened. There's something that happened on your bed.
What?
Go and check. Oh, James, Alfie's on the stairs. Can you get him, please? What do you think?
Good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
And look.
I like that because then that.
That cute.
Wow, Chase.
But I just tidied up all your room.
Yeah.
That's super tidy, isn't it?
Yeah. And super cozy.
And you
That's even more cozy than that. Oh, almost. So need to cut and tie up Sunny.
But I thought Sonny would go and stay on your bed.
Why?
Do you not want it on your bed?
But I wanted to see Sonny as well.
Hello, baby. Oh.
And the outfit.
He's going to go and play in the hospital. Oh no.
Yeah.
There's Godzilla coming.
Play at the kitchen. Oh no, he sees the red car.
No, it's the back. Where is he going? Alfie,
He's going for the red car.
Oh. God. So I started filming earlier, Owen trying his clothes on, and I quickly stopped because I was getting angrier and angrier at every single clothes. So I ordered everything in a size 5 years old, which is his size. In some brands it still size is a little bit too big for him. Some brands it's called 45, some it's called 5. Anyway, that's what I ordered. But in the same size, from the same brand, some things are massive on him and some things are too tight. So there's a massive sizing issue. Same thing with Alfie. Some of the vests were too tight on him, some of the vests were too big on him. So they really have an issue. So I am literally returning every single item to them after a nightmare to get my order, apart from the bedding, which I am keeping. So I don't know if you remember, but in springtime I had massive failure with ordering clothes from all over the place for myself, and in the end I returned everything and I ended up finding everything in Next. Guess what happened? I have to collect everything tomorrow, but the thing is that I have a time pressure there, that the Owen is leaving for France on Thursday, so, and I don't have any shops near me. Well, I have some shops near me, but there's very little stock. I mean, we have a shopping center, but all the clothes shop in them are not big size ones, so they only have very limited stock, and most shops don't have that much super summery stuff left now in a lot of sizes. So luckily I ordered from Next and everything will be there tomorrow, apart from one thing that arrives on Monday. So I am so relieved, because I was just getting so annoyed about this whole thing. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the vlog here. I know it's been a bit of a rubbish vlog today. Sorry about that. It's just been a day of resting for us, because we are exhausted. Like, we've had a week that was so difficult. The amount of lack of sleep we have accumulated is ridiculous, and I'm glad it's the holidays soon and we can get an actual break. So I will see you tomorrow for another vlog. Bye.